Q.2 What are the provisions of Clause 49 on the composition of the Board of Directors, Board? Answer. Composition of Board of Directors. I. The Board of Directors of the company shall have an optimum combination of executive and non-executive directors, with no less than 50% of the Board of Directors comprising of non-executive directors. 2. At least one woman director. 3. Where the chairman of the board is a non-executive director, at least one-third of the board should comprise of independent directors, and in case he is an executive director, at least half of the board should comprise of independent directors. Provided that, where the non-executive chairman is a promoter of the company or is related to any promoter or person occupying a management position at the board level or at one level below the board, at least one half of the board of the company shall consist of independent directors. In simpler terms, think of a company's board of directors as the main leadership team. These rules ensure this team is balanced, fair, and effective. Here's what the rules say. Mixed team. The board should have a good mix of two types of directors. Executive directors. These are the people who manage the company's daily operations. Non-executive directors. These people are not involved in the day-to-day work. They are there to oversee the management and make big decisions. The rule is that at least half of the board members must be non-executive directors. Gender diversity. The board must include at least one woman director. Independent directors. These are people who have no direct ties to the company's owners or management. They provide an unbiased perspective. The number of independent directors depends on who the chairman is. If the chairman is a non-executive director, at least one-third of the board must be independent directors. If the chairman is an executive director, at least half of the board must be independent directors. Important note, if the non-executive chairman is also a promoter, owner, of the company or related to one, then the board must have at least half of its members as independent directors. This is to make sure decisions are truly independent and not influenced by the company's owners.